Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur, where we're exploring the Fey City and getting side quests. This is a very large place. We have some of this guy's people around here.
Yes, Your Grace.
I imagine... Why am you calling me my grace? Don't I have...
We ask that you do not disturb our river.
Aren't I, like, royalty? You know... Grace is for, like, dukes and such.
I await news from the Hall of Appointments, but surely you aren't their messenger. The ruler of the House of Ballads serves no one.
Yeah, so why your grace? Your grace should be for like a lesser noble. Oh, I guess they didn't want to use. Okay, I guess they didn't want to use. Oh, I turned off the screen. You didn't see that though. Okay. I guess they didn't want to use your majesty because they wanted to use that for... in what order should you enter?
Order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the warlord Wenery? I enjoy watching her backside travel.
Oh, God. Really?
It would be best if Coronet trails far behind Great Huntress Hartman. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart.
Okay, real information. Okay. Let's see. And while I'm putting that in there and dealing with a thing that happened off camera in real life. So, Coronet far behind Hartwin. And what was your preference again?
Remember? Behind Lady Wenery.
And he wants behind Lady Wenery because he's a creep. Can we just...
Always a pleasure. I am at your service, fleshy master.
Oh, God. You. Game, you.
If you seek the court, ascend the trellis.
Okay.
I don't trust you, dustlings.
You know, that's... Are you just your guard?
Mortals are such passionate things. You exhibit such lack of judgment.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's see about... Oh, you're in here. Am I gonna... This is quest area. I want to
They
be careful.
send the ruler of the House of Ballads to serve me? What form of unnatural mortal game is this? Why are you here?
In what order should you enter?
Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place.
Really?
I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartaryon's throne, even if I have to crawl.
Okay, but you're already here. Take up rear.
Great Huntress Hartwen should go first, leading us all. She's particularly like that. I would hate to anger her.
Oh, so you just gave me the same advice as the other person. Oh.
Of course.
Okay, okay. Let's go talk to the other people and explore more of this wonderful city as we do so. Okay. There's an alchemy trainer here. Let's see if they can train me.
Nice to see you.
You too.
You'll have to excuse my state, Your Grace. The House of Ballads rarely sends its ruler to meet with me. I usually entertain mortals from Felltown.
Can you train me? Current skill 2, current level 17.
Goodbye.
Cool. Let's continue talking to you.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, my liege. How may I aid the House of Ballads?
My liege... are you my... Liege would indicate you're part of the House of Ballads and a servant of mine.
I enjoy the mortal world immensely. It adds such texture and color to our experience. Now and then you might find me in your dustling district, taking in the bustle.
Did they just randomly apply honorifics and titles and such to the speech? Oh, your grace. Oh, my liege. It's like, I'm not your liege. You've not sworn an oath to me.
I am the steward of tinctures and elixirs. A meaningless title, one I gave myself, actually. But my work is vital, as is my role, to test the font's magic. This is where we watch over the font, the source of magic in the gardens of Issa. It is a fountainhead that is nourished for as long as this world has been. The font's flow can be measured, directed, and even regulated, depending on the needs of our people. Font Master Nomoran attends to these duties. He has the role of monitoring the font's flow throughout the city and the Phalanx. His telling is not to be envied, as it is one of our most important. Font Master Nomoran insists that everything flows as it should. Yet I have seen his worry, and I feel the magic weakening. Strange forces are at work.
Interesting.
It may be difficult to believe, but the city was once inhabited only by Fae. The understyle consisted of everything growing beneath the font. Now this important section of the Issa is but a dark corner, all but forgotten.
I mean, it's probably full of monsters, isn't it? No, we're not stealing. This is going to be a thing later. Okay. Let's look at our map. Might not be as big as I was worried about.
Hello. If sage crafting intrigues you, visit Orlana. She is always in need of help.
Okay. Run, 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 run. Okay, so this map isn't as extensive as I was worried about. But I'm a feeling I'm about to go running into the understyle. The Den of Night? Let's not go there just yet. On the other hand, there are boxes and crates to blow up, to break. Okay. Many crates were exploded in my game of Scion last night.
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the place for you. I'm Gertrude Asker, and this is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere.
Why would... What?
It's the most popular drink in Amalur, at least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well.
Okay, sure.
So here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite
We're gonna play
Asker's
the
Draft,
mirror game.
a classic. The recipe calls for bristletongue seeds. And if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous.
Which means I'm probably...
The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
The ambassadors requested that facilities be created where flesh and blood folks could put their feet up. Not that the Fae know what that means. So the Almain approached my family about starting a tavern. The alley does well, but I'm no businessman.
The Almain? The entire race of the Almain people?
It's been in our family for 4 generations, since the days of Almir the Bold. Our grandmother entrusted us with the formula, and we made a fortune from it. But I'm afraid we've been replaced by a new drink.
Why?
Almir the Bold was the first king of the Almain. He brought us out of lawlessness and misery. We've always wanted to name a drink after him.
Well, okay.
I know better than to criticize the Fae. They call us children of dust. We treat them like people, but they're like no people I've ever met. This city has been here for thousands of years. Longer than that, even. It will be here long after we're gone.
About that, I'm not so sure. I haven't gotten that far in the story, but I'm really not so sure.
I wouldn't say I ran from the war. I just don't need to know every little thing that's going on. There are other ways to help. Getting folks drunk is one of them.
Eh.
There's a brewery near Rathia that makes it. Very small, very secretive. But they've found their niche, that's for certain. Cheap and powerful. It's not a drink for the man who appreciates craftsmanship, tradition. It just helps the soldiers forget all they've been through.
Well, you know...
He spends his time in the Lyceum Grove and the
Oh yeah, I
Understyle
just met
section
him.
of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. Some advice? Don't drink any. Good luck.
Okay. I'll go back and talk to him in a little bit. Are you a... Can I get to you?
Have you seen Lady Wenry? She's more beautiful than I imagined. And to think, she spends her days with us regular folk.
Oh. Oh, you're a Darkafar. I thought you were a Fae.
The House of Ballads must have taught you courtly manners, but not enough to keep you from interrupting. What is it, Your Grace?
Okay. What order should you enter?
I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise.
So far,
Whatever
no.
you do, do not make me walk behind the high Fae mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor.
Okay. How do you really feel?
If you value this position, you will make sure Lord Setter is not behind Huntress Hartwin. She finds him despicable, as do I.
So scratch that out. Okay.
Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again.
No. Not scratch that out. You're not Hartwin. I mean, you're not behind Hartwin. You're Wainwright. Okay. Ooh. You're Wainwright, aren't you? Yep. So Wainwright would like to go first. But not behind Goronet. So, last person to speak to. Oh, those are just people. Okay. I was thinking for a moment. Are you a herald?
Welcome to the Mortal Tavern. I believe they call it Asker's Alley.
Okay. So, there's crates. Okay.
Then we must do what needs to be done.
Perhaps we must finally swallow our dignity and draw our swords. Quiet. We must not discuss this further in the open.
Oh, dear.
If you have any questions, speak with Gryamar near the city entrance. He's very helpful.
You must be the special messenger Tatarian's expecting. Trust me, the rest of us have heard plenty about it. Erwin can't keep his big mouth shut. I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. I'm sorry. This is a difficult position sometimes.
Why is it difficult?
Something is about to happen, and it must be stopped. But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in hearing my story, meet me in the worship circle after dark, near the gates. I will wait for you there.
We want help.
They are a council of Fae nobles that advise the High King in matters of politics. Not that they even understand what that means. To them, politics is just a game.
Yeah, that tracks.
More of a game than usual. You understand my meaning. This is where the Fae hide us to keep us out of sight. I used to take offense, but I got over it. I wouldn't want to live near them. Strange things, the Fae.
Yeah.
Issa is fine, and the Fae are tolerable, but many believe they should do more to support the war effort. It's unjust to live in peace while the rest of the world burns.
Yeah, I don't think they understand that.
I've met with him several times. I'll admit, he radiates a certain presence, but I'm less interested in charisma than I am in leadership. Not everyone is welcome up there. It's where the court of summer nobles spend their time reminding themselves of past glories. I'd avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I could ask you to tell me what's
Goodbye.
happening, but you wouldn't tell me. Okay. Do not want to do Uprising just yet. I'll pick it up later. I'm looking for that.
What do you want? Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture
this
here
is
without
an
being
embassy?
summoned. I'm Ambassador Advar, he who bloodies the waters.
What do you cheat? What do you teach? Oh, what do you teach?
I have served my people. Now I serve here, in the gardens. It is here where the important
I skipped
battles are
past.
fought. The Battle of Wills. I enjoy being this close to those I'm competing against. That's what this is, isn't it? A conflict in which we struggle to gain the ear of the Fae. As always, the Varani will triumph. I have lived in less hospitable places. The Fae may not understand what it means to be mortal, but they certainly have an eye for beauty. The High King knows why we are here, yet he does nothing. Our people die at the hands of the Tuatha, Fae, but the Fae themselves show no remorse. Tatarian and the Summer Court will know our anger, and they will aid us or perish. The Varani allow the purchase of several titles for use in the gardens of Issa. They are rare and should be worn with great respect.
They cost 2,000 gold. That's not much. Blood Doge, Death's Cryptic Hand. Yeah, sure.
This title carries with it much history and much responsibility. Do not take it for granted. I proclaim you Guardian of Arms.
Okay, and here's my my train.
Stay out of my way.
My change. Yeah, what kind of trainer are you? I'm running close to the end of this video. Nope, not abilities. Status. Okay, so it's not blacksmithing. It's might be mercantile. Might be persuasion. Anyway. Fudge. I'm sure there's the Almain and the Doc Alfar and a couple others there as well. Hey!
I hope you're here about the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else.
Okay. What are you doing?
Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade. Fey blade, of course, that makes them authentic. Something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fey souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money.
I'm not interested
Your
in
loss, my friend. There's a fortune to be made in this city.
Yeah. I'll come and talk
Goodbye.
to you later, and I'm going to break your crates. I'm going to break your other crates. You're a little bit... shady.
Honor brands! Honor brands here!
Right. I mean, I could still go back and do that if I wanted to, I guess. But that's shady.
Hello, child.
Okay, what's over here? Meet with the Ambassador Keen. Talk to the 4 dignitaries. Enter the High King's court. Who is Ambassador? Oh, Ambassador Keen is the lady I just talked to, isn't it? But I'd have to wait for night for that, I think. Let's finish this up before we end the video. Oh, hey, there's another mission. There's another mission here.
You feel it, don't you? Anyone intimate with the ways of magic can detect the waning current. You're like me, Your Grace. You see the end. Is this how it happened at the House of Ballads? Did Hallam foresee this slow decay? I had a feeling he did.
I'll come back to you later on the next video.
Show some respect.
Maybe not the next video. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're using grace for, like, kings of the different houses and all that. As, like, because they're not, like, kings like we would think kings. They're more like the dukes.
I am the great huntress Hartwin, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her.
Okay.
Every one of our kind has a gift, they say. A role in the telling. Mine is to seek harmony with nature by keeping the wild fae under control. I am the Reaper. Most of my seasons are spent in the shadows of the canopy, tracking my prey.
Okay.
I have come to the gardens of Issa to report the decay of wild fae. They are disappearing, and the king must be informed. Either they are vanishing due to the decline in fae magic, or someone is hunting them. It's my duty to discover which story is true. The trellis was created as common ground where the members of the great houses may meet to share knowledge and search for answers. However, it's not been the same since the House of Valor fell and the House of Seasons was deserted. And I always thought that nothing changes.
House of Valor?
Growth is violent, and nothing can reach fruition without surviving conflict. That is nature's way. Our House of Valor celebrated that conflict. Now, however, this great house has fallen to mortals such as you. That is why this sanctuary has withered and faded. The magic is gone.
Growth requires violence. But you just said nothing changes. I never thought anything changes. But growth is change.
The House of Seasons was where those in tune with the Great Cycle went to understand its many mysteries. But the Great House now stands empty, its occupants gone. King Titarian will not speak of it, but I know something has happened. Whatever it is, the signs are ominous. Goodbye.
Don't quite manage the Season Sanctuary. Okay, I bet the House of Valor is a thing too.
What's happening?
I'll talk to you later. I want to finish this quest first. They don't quite manage the whole ageless thing very well, do they?
Hello.
Nope. I'm over here.
The House of Seasons is no more. How can this be?
Oh, down here. Okay. Let's go talk to the guy. Okay. So.
My liege. So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to tug their writhing tails?
I know the order.
It's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents.
Okay. I could give him completely the wrong thing, but let's give him the right thing.
Yes, yes. Of course. And then? All right. Next. Yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you.
Oh, we got a level out of this.
Farewell, Honorable One.
We don't get a cutscene? Oh, well. Could increase lockpicking, could increase stealth, could increase blacksmithing, and I think I will. Okay. Skillful defense, adrenaline surge. You know, this isn't a bad idea. Requires 20 points. Oof. Okay. 70% chance to trigger. Cool. We are now able to unlock Prodigy. Confirm. We are now a Prodigy. Okay. A little bit of everything. And time for the next video. Talk to you then. Bye.